finally realize that you're deserving to have it, and you've released the resistance enough to allow an opening within your energetic body to receive this new download. And I saw this space opening up in your solar plexus. I saw this space opening up in your confidence and the sun shining through. Here we have the Ace of Cups showing very similar here, like your vessel opening up to receive the abundance, to receive the light, the joy, the confidence, the inspiration. And this is part of you stepping into a new version. Not even just a new version, but a true version. The version of you that you've always seen yourself to be. And this past version of you wanted to be this version of you, but now you are claiming this as your new natural state. And this new natural state is your clear channel. You are a clear channel for the divine inspiration to flow through. And this is actually what is opening up the space within your channel to be able to receive the consistent stream of downloads and inspirations. I'm seeing that you are the Ace of Cups here. You are this flowing chalice, overflowing chalice. And when you're tapped into source, when you are tapped into divine inspiration, that is overflowing. It's flowing through you. There's something that wants to flow through you. There's something that wants to come through you. And within that emotional sweetness, that restoration, that sense of newness once again, that sense of freshness, right? That comes through the clearing process, that comes through the healing process. This is what the wands leads us towards, right? This is what activating our power leads us towards, is actually this rejuvenation energy. Like you're actually realizing that you're worthy of rest. You can just relax, because when you were stressing out, when you were trying to figure things out, it was actually blocking your channel. It was actually blocking the abundance from coming in, because it all comes in through that state of, I'm seeing, in that state of relaxation, in that state of parasympathetic in your nervous system, the channel opens. It's like it naturally unkinks in the hose and the water is gushing out. It's the inspiration is gushing out and you're just feeling inspired. Once again, you're feeling inspired to express. And this is not an energy that is forced. It doesn't even feel like discipline. It just feels like your natural self. It feels like it's just natural. It's your natural state, and it's what wants to come through you. And this is leading you, 10 of Cups, to fulfillment. 10 of Cups speaks to that state of joy, of contentment, of, it's a relaxation in the enjoyment of the fruits of our labor, and also when we've done the emotional work, it's a state of happiness and emotional contentment in our lives. And all of our cups are overflowing, and it's what leads us to the happiness that we've been seeking. And what I'm seeing here is that the big part of this is actually within the story that is being woven through this tarot, is this is the journey that you've been on with creative channeling, with channeling your creative spark. That there's a gift, a great idea, a big idea, something big that is meant to come through you, that is what you're here to do. It's the gifts that you have to share with the world. And whether it be through writing, art, speaking, or building, however this form takes for you, this is the medicine that you came here to share with the world. And as you're in flow state, as you're in this Ace of Cups energy, this is what is leading you towards that sense of fulfillment. It's actually the joy of being the channel. It's the joy of the creation process, of the creating process in and of itself. This is what you came here for. You came here to resurrect this energy of freshness and to lean into this. This is part of this ascension energy that is meeting you in this new chapter. And this is your natural state. We actually have Princess of Cups as well as King of Cups. So this is a big part of the balancing of your masculine and feminine energies. This is all within cups. This is all within emotions. And so you could have also been doing a lot of emotional healing between your masculine and feminine, but also connecting to that more youthful, playful energy within yourself that set out on this adventure to really discover what it is that you truly want and what it is that fills your cup. I've also got Cancer here. I feel like this has been a dance for you of really learning what your own needs are, what your boundaries are, and what you are emotionally available for or not. So the King of Cups speaks to that part of ourselves that has the right boundaries within our container that allows our cup to no longer leak. And when it no longer leaks, we're no longer drained emotionally in relationships, whether that be personal or business. And that is essential to being able to restore this Ace of Cups, be able to restore this cup that you are. Like, you are the vessel, right? So when you're no longer leaking emotionally and you know what it is that you truly want, but you also know what it is that you need, you're able to have the boundaries that create that safe space. This is also what's been leading you to this shift in your nervous system, to feeling safe enough in your body again to be able to actually open up and naturally receive and attract this abundance, because you're not in this like needy state, and you're not also in this state of worrying about energies coming in, because your boundaries are clear and you've created the right container, and you've also been really communicating what it is that you're creating and what it is that you desire and what it is that you need. And that's a maturity. That's a maturity that the King of Cups is bringing in, that actually is the protector of the cup. It's that part of us that also knows that not everybody needs to know everything all the time, and that to being vulnerable is meant for safe spaces in relationship, and not everybody can hold you in that. And being authentic means also protecting your space and yourself emotionally, because you can be authentic and share your gifts with the world, and you don't have to share your wounds with everyone. You can share the scars, and you can share them on your sleeve. You can wear your heart on your sleeve, because that's what you've been through. And then that's also how other people can see the value that you have to bring in the marketplace. But you don't have to go in bleeding your heart all over the marketplace table, expecting people that are looking to try to get things that they need from the market to be able to hold space for you in the way that intimate relationships are meant to hold space for you. So just having that clarity that not everybody is everything for you, and who is, and where your gifts belong to be shared, and where it is that you can protect yourself emotionally so that you can truly be met. That's what this Cancer energy is speaking to, is actually, this is for you. This is for you to be met, because not everybody can meet you. Not everybody can hold you. But King of Cups is speaking to that place of when you truly honor your boundaries, when you truly honor this space, this will actually create that whole vessel. And then you're able to hold more of this life force energy. And this is emotional maturity, right? This has been the journey of healing that you've been on to be able to do this, because this has been intrinsically tied to clearing your channel. Because once that's clear, then the channel can flow, because now you feel safe in your nervous system. And this is actually what has opened up this solar plexus energy. This is actually, it's so connected. Like, we typically think of stepping into our power as connected to fire, right? Connected to like passion and the will and the wands, right? Like, I'm doing this thing. But actually, the emotional maturity of simply being able to be in this state of feeling safe in your nervous system is what is creating this opening. And the power of that sun within you is naturally shining through. And this is core to unlocking your divine expression, your intuitive expression. So if you're interested in diving more into, if you're a conscious creator, if you are somebody who is a soul-led entrepreneur, and you're interested in diving deeper into unlocking your intuitive expression, make sure to grab your early bird ticket to the workshop. You can find that in the description. And we're going to be diving deep into how we can not just get clear on what it is that we have to share, but how we can also create the containers to share it with the world, online and off. But specifically, also really, I help you get clear on the technology and connect the energetic to the practical. And so this whole journey, there's so much cups here. I don't want to balance this out. Even 3 of Cups, interesting. 8 of Pentacles. So yeah, this has been, like I said, connected to the abundance, allowing you to really see the abundance and have gratitude for the abundance that's already in your life. And the more that you do that, the more your cup is going to overflow. But a big part of this is how this comes through your relationships. This is part of the dance. Even like I'm hearing, allow yourself to dance, allow yourself to enjoy life. Your dance partner is incoming, and they're going to be here to meet you in that process, because that is a lot of where you're going to experience that fulfillment that you were looking for in relationships that couldn't meet you before. You're going to experience yourself be met in new ways and new levels, but you're going to attract that. Some of you even attracting your soulmate through being in your work here with the world, with the 8 of Pentacles. Like, this is part of the abundance. The abundance is not just money, right? The abundance is not just stuff. The abundance is also love. The abundance is also the reality creation of all the cooperative components of like the beautiful soul family and people, and the location and the nature and the health and the vitality and the body and the inspiration and the creativity and the creating of your sacred space, and like the travels and the experiences and the plants and the animals, and like so on in the universe, and so on and so forth. The all of it. It's all of it, right? And this is what is coming, and this is that opening. So lean into that energy. And I want to ask you what it is that you see there. What is it that is coming through? Let us know in the comments below. And thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you in the next transmission.